make him very welcome.
If we go to anyone who's had a reading, can you please say? Because at my age, my memory's not the best nowadays. All right. Can I come to this gentleman just here, please? Would you like a reading? No. Should go to that. I want to sit with you and have a beer, all right? Because there's a gentleman here who, when he used to have a beer, he was a great storyteller, all right? It was only when he had a beer, though, that he used to tell his stories. Do you understand with yourself, when you start to unwind, and you're with friends, you're the person they congregate to. You're the one that has words that they listen to. Now, you may not consider yourself a storyteller, but you have words of wisdom, and you've got stuff to share that other people are interested in. Can you understand that with yourself? Right. This gentleman shows himself on father's side of family. Right? The key to him is he wasn't a gentleman, he was a man. Right? This is what he said. He wasn't a gentleman. He says, same as you. He says, you don't see yourself as a gentleman, you see yourself as a bloke. Right? I just want to say this gentleman, this man, he shows himself, he's about 5'10", quite a decent build. He worked with his hands all the time, all right? And he worked hard, he worked to the bone. His aim in life was to provide for the family and make sure that everyone was cared for. Can you place this gentleman?
Possibly.
Right. He had a not a wicked sense of humour, but he's given the word sly, alright? He would play practical jokes. He had his own little wry humour as to what he thought funny, but other people didn't quite grasp his sense of being, alright? Do you understand with yourself? A lot of people sometimes misunderstand who and what you are. They don't see that they see an exterior of you, not the real internal you, which has got so much more than just what the physical has to show. Can you understand that? Because this gentleman, he enjoys being with you, alright? He says he loves when you let your guard down and you actually show the real person you are. Alright? Okay. Alright. You understand you're dealing with people all the time and you like to have a chat with them. You get them to talk about themselves. You know what questions to ask and you know how to prod people to get them to communicate. He says he wants you to look at going down this path, alright? And using your people skills to get the most out of others. Do you understand that? Alright, that's good. Alright? That's all he's here for you today. He wants you to look at a change in direction and work with people. Because he says there will be an opportunity coming around for you where you will be able to channel the energies that you have, that you know are there, that you want to use. The opportunity will be there for you. Alright, could we leave that with you?
Can you get out of my head?
he just wants to leave that with you with a lot of love and a pat on the back. Alright?
Pretty damn accurate.
Alright, thank you. Alright, I will leave that with you. Now, I need to come to this lady. Can you place a Joseph in spirit, please? It's his name. This to me, it's a. Hold on. Joseph is the English pronunciation of his name. So to me, it's more of a what we would do. It's like a Yosef or something along those lines. Can you place a gentleman with that name, please? All right. We'll just put that aside. This gentleman shows himself on father's side of the family, right? It goes back 2 generations. This gentleman worked in a farming background. He shows working in fields, all right? He was always came home grubby, all right? Always grubby. His face was always dirty, and he loved working with his hands. Right? When he wasn't working in the fields, he's saying he used to work at home with his hands. Can you place the gentleman just a scripture on father's side of the family?
I don't know anything about his family.
So we can tell you anything.
Just make him really happy.
Can you understand with yourself? Well, alright, okay. You tend to sometimes lose your thoughts, as in you drift off. You just want to be... The words they are giving, you want to be footloose and fancy-free. Right? You want to have no connections. Right? But somehow you always have to be grounded. Can you understand that? Right? Because you have, in yourself, it has been drummed into you that you have responsibilities that you have to do as a person. Do you understand that? Yet you don't want those responsibilities. You want to be able to do your own thing and let everyone else get on with it. Do you understand that? Right? This gentleman said he felt he had responsibilities to just provide for the family. Okay? And as far as he was concerned, that was it. Okay? He's just here to encourage you to go and do what you want to do. All your aspirations and, okay, all right. Let go of your day-to-day life is basically what he's trying to say. Do you understand that? Let go. Bugger everyone else and do your own thing. Right? Do you understand? This doesn't sit with you. This is what you want to do, but it doesn't feel right. Do you understand? This is what he's trying to get through to you. Okay? And he really, really wants you to do your own thing. Everyone else will survive. They're not going to die. Right? They're going to continue on. This is for you now. Right? And this is all he wants to say to you. Go and do your stuff. Do you understand? All right? All right. There's a lady here who's on... I've got to swap hands because this is the way they... And microphone. There's a lady here on the other side of the family, okay? She, right. She was a little bit abrasive at times, okay? A little bit abrasive is not really the word. She was quite harsh and coarse to everyone. Especially the younger ones. This was her way of showing love, was being hard on people to get them to be decent people. Can you understand that? And she regrets that she was always that way. She's saying in her later years she started to soften up, which she had trouble dealing with because she had these other emotions that she'd held back. Right? Can you place this lady on the other side?
I think so.
The kicker was her the way she raised the family is what she's saying. It wasn't as loving as it could have been. Do you understand? But that was her lovingness. That's the only way she knew how. Right? She was brought up harder than that. She went through tough times. And she was always afraid that it would happen again. And she never wanted to see the family in a bad position. Do you understand that? So she's here to say that she didn't mean to be mean or come across horrible. Do you understand? She was doing the best she could with the skills she had. She hadn't been taught any differently. She also wants to say to you, you have that right to do your own thing. Okay? She says she's done some of the damage to you by making you the person you are. But you can make your own decisions now. She says you're big enough and old enough, right? you can do what you want, okay?
Right.
And you have their blessing. All right? May we leave that with you, please, with a lot of love. She just brings some beautiful bunch of red, yellow carnations for you as well. Oh, red shoes. Think about getting some red shoes, she's saying. And she's going like this. That doesn't just mean shoes. She's talking an outfit, okay? There's a special occasion coming around. Right? where you will be looking for another outfit. She says you don't need one, but she said every opportunity you'll take, you'll find something. You understand? And she said there's a little red number that she says is a little bit different to what you normally wear, but she suggests you give it a try. Maybe leave that. Come leg at the back, please. Can you understand with yourself at this time, you're feeling very unsettled. It's like I'll try and get this out. I've got a person here, I don't know who it is yet, so they're not saying, they just keep pacing, they want to walk. Do you understand? Oh, okay. Do you understand you want to walk away? Right? Okay. This is a gentleman now who's showing himself, and do you understand what he did?
I have to.
Right. You understand what he did? Right. Okay. Alright. The energy around you at this time, the feeling, it's very unsettling. Do you understand that? And it's just like you just don't know. You no idea what you want to do, where you should be going. You think you've got yourself sorted, and then everything just starts to turn around again. Do you understand that? And this gentleman's saying you need to stop. Plant your feet in the ground and do nothing. Right. He's symbolically giving me now, you've planted your feet in the ground, you're not getting watered, you wither away and you nearly die. Right? Not that you're going. Right, let's clear that up. But this is a new birth because you die off and it's a new beginning. Do you understand this, please? Right. But you need to first stop. See, he's saying you never do. You always want to change. You start something, then you'll go and do something else, and then you'll dump that, and you'll go and do something else, and then you'll go and do something else. Do you understand it? This is you. This is who you are. You're known for being a splitty pants. Do you understand? For lack of better words. Do you understand? That you have to. But it's only because you get bored very quickly, and you need a new challenge, right? But he's saying enough's enough. You need to stop and then take on a real role. Not that everything else hasn't been, but something that is going to challenge you for a long time. Can you understand all this, please? Right? It's only then that you will have that energy release and build up that you need. All right? The energy dynamics are going to change. This is all spiritually related, right? And all the energy is just, I love it. I'm just here, just soaking it up, right? I can stand here for a long time because it's just whirling around, okay? And you know the sensations and you enjoy it, but you have to now make that decision and stick with it, all right? That's all I wanted to give to you tonight. You're aware of the big gentleman that stands behind you, right? He's just saying he will ensure that you do plant your feet. Right? A beautiful, loving spirit that can be forceful when needed. Maybe leave that with you, please. Thank you. That's it. Yeah. Just get warmed up.